sipping a coffee, talking about how Gen Z is scared of being perceived, economic uncertainty, how to appeal to more people in 2026, and what's that thinking pattern going to be like. If you want in on the conversation, come join me, get your coffee. Let's talk. More than ever, I think Gen Z isn't trying. And that's not because they don't want to try. They're actually scared of being perceived. And I think right now it's a hard time to get on the internet with what all is happening. Economic uncertainty, there's a lot of political turmoil. They are killing people in the streets. And it's something that people just don't want to be on the internet. It's almost seemed as pointless, aimless. But and I'll say it's not. Perspective is the only thing that we have, and it's something that we can all share, a unique POV and perspective. So even if you're creating content of makeup, your perspective of talking and putting yourself out there will help the world, in my opinion. That's my worldview, but that's kind of why I create content. My perspective, my POV, and what I know, which is content, marketing. I'm a husband, I'm a father, a new first-time father. I have 2 dogs, a cat, and all these little things make up who I am as a person. And then all the business stuff is just add-on. So I have a unique perspective in what I can give from my POV to you. And maybe you'll learn or get something from it. But anyways, everybody can do that. And I think it's so important for people to do that. So if you think it's cringe to be online or to record yourself or to put your perspective and opinion out there, it's not. It's only going to better your life. And not only that, it'll better the people that you impact. And it's something that I just deem as important. Since we do know this about Gen Z, how do we create for Gen Z? If you're a brand or if you have a business, or even if you're just a Gen Z person wanting to reach other younger people, Gen Z can sniff out when something isn't authentic, when something feels like it's manufactured, which branded content, 9 times out of 10, it's manufactured content. I mean, I've been on the back end at these agencies or even just making content for a business, and it's like, yeah, it's 100% manufactured, and it's really stupid because it's just like, this isn't gonna do anything. This is content for content's sake. You have to be a step ahead. How will they perceive you? Shape that narrative before you're even able to be perceived. And once you start getting comments and people are giving you feedback, then you can keep on tweaking that unique perceived authenticity, Because it's not like you're not being authentic, you just have a target audience, and your target audience is telling you what they want to see. So you're tweaking it for that in order to get better and further down into your algorithm and social media profiles. It used to be we made this for you, this is all for you. But I don't think that's the future. I think that feels like, we know it's not for you, you just want to sell stuff to us. I think it's more of the creative and strategy is so on par that you make the viewer feel like they found you, which technically they did, but you don't want to sell to them. It's just like, yeah, we're already doing our thing with or without you, but you're welcome to join in. So it's more like, just mind your business. Just create your content. Don't try to be overly, oh yeah, I want to be friends with you. You don't want to be that happy dog, you don't want to be the golden retriever. I think this is more like friendly cats. I don't know where I'm going with that analogy. That's so stupid. All right. But you understand what I'm saying, right? And I don't even think this just goes on with Gen Z. I think this is the new feeling of everybody. Like, we're all going through this moment in time to where there's a lot of uncertainty, and that happens every couple of years to this extent. And I think the most important thing that comes from it is finding a community, and that community can really uplift you. So that's what I'm saying, like, branding and marketing and content can be used for negative. Thank the current administration. It could really be used for negative. Thank red pill community. But more often than not, it's used for positive. And I think some brands and businesses and content creators and influencers do things for the good of and the betterment of society. I just want to make sure that we are doing that, because you getting on the internet and you displaying yourself, you displaying and talking about your perspective, your POV, you can throw in politics in there if you want. You don't have to, but all of that helps people. Having an opinion online, especially for personal brands and branding, just brands in general, is important. You have to stand for something, because at this point, neutrality on everything is a choice. And that's seen as taking a position. And if that's what you want for your brand, cool. And listen, I'm not even, like, when I say that, I'm not even talking about like politically. You don't have to say anything necessarily politically. Just know what you don't agree with, what you don't stand for, and let us know. If you're a makeup brand, it could be like, I don't agree with fragrance in perfumes and makeup. I don't agree with talcum powder or whatever it's called to be in my ingredients, right? You 100% are against that. You're against testing on animals. Say it, make content around it, reiterate, because people who also agree with that will jump on board because that's what they also agree with. They don't want all that in their products. So with saying that, you found your target, but you have to say it. That is a very low level of like opinion. The higher levels, of course, you'll have a lot more polarization in it, but we're not saying have fighting words. There's so many different ways that you can show support in different communities. For example, if you're creating content with something that shows what you agree with, maybe you're a food brand or you're a caterer. A series that you can make on social media is catering for the homeless. You don't have to just make a post saying, I stand with the homeless. It's not, oh, happy homeless people awareness day. No, we're not doing that. But what we can do is like, what if you make a series and you're a caterer and you make a series, and every third Wednesday of the month, you go out and you cater for the homeless in your city, or you go to different cities and cater for them, or one for your event, and after the event, you go out and give the food out to people instead of just trashing it or letting people take a plate. You know, there's little things you can do like that add to the ethos of your brand. So I just want you to think about it that way. What are little things that you can stand for as a brand, as a business, as a person? What do you believe in? What's your mission? What are your values? Put all of those into your business and put all of that into your content, and your people will come. I promise you. If you can structure it all well, you will grow. You'll find your people, your business will grow, you'll make money. Hopefully people enjoy your content and it'll give them some type of entertainment, inspiration, motivation, aspiration, whatever it is. And it's win-win. But I'm all for creating content intentionally and being very intentional, delving into culture and figuring out how to take slop off the internet and add to society instead of just creating for clicks, views, and money, you know? Like, how can we get click, views, and monies, but also add to society and not add to the slop that is getting shoveled into us every single day, unwillingly. Hey, yo. Well, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that episode. I never make videos this casual, but let me know if you liked it. It's a very nice change to just like talk and free flow and thought. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it. If you have any feedback for me, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I have Creative Climates, a newsletter that gives forecast on what I see coming on culture, society, content, and marketing. So if you want to join and have more insight like this, go ahead and click the link in the caption and it'll take you right there. All right, see you in the next one.